Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Stallings. You know me here on YouTube as Marauder X, and as always I'm your host for Operation Recap. We take some of the stories from Rainfall.com, and I share them here on YouTube because I run the Rainfall YouTube channel. I work for Rainfall. I've been doing this for a really long time. Why do I keep saying why I'm doing this every week? You guys probably know this. I guess it's for the new people, you know. Never know how many new viewers you get in a day, so this is for you. So, as always, I've got 3 stories, so let's just jump right into those. The first story this week is Nintendo Direct. So, Nintendo unveiled its first Direct since the passing of Mr. Iwata. Iwata, who made the Directs, this was his project. This is how he felt would be a good way to explain, upcoming information, titles. It's like a huge press event or a very, very tiny E3 type thing that Nintendo's like, we're going to do this instead to show off what we've got instead of, these big stage productions. We're just going to show it off online, on YouTube, on Twitch, what have you. And this was the first one since he's passed, so it was very bittersweet, but Nintendo came out showing that this is still something they are going to continue doing, and they are going to try to do it as well as Mr. Iwata would hope them to do. And they did not disappoint in that regard. They came out of the gate swinging, ranging from indie titles to large-scale titles that they have been talking about for a while. Very RPG-focused. They talked about Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD with an amiibo. They talked about Fire Emblem Fates and its limited edition. They talked about Xenoblade Chronicles. They talked about Bravely Second. They made a very strong showing for RPGs. It was very impressive to be an RPG fan watching that Direct, just how much information they showed about these particular titles. Things I was not expecting. I was not expecting Zelda HD. I was not expecting more information on the new Mario and Luigi game. Those things kind of came out of nowhere. Discussing the Fire Emblem Special Edition, was very impressed. So, and the fact that you can already now download the add-on packs for Xenoblade Chronicles X to help the game run smoother if you're picking up the physical copy. If you're picking up the digital copy, it's all bundled together, so don't worry about that. But if you're picking up a physical copy, they have made digital download packs for install so that the game runs a little smoother with the huge open world concept. Those are all available now, so a lot of stuff that they just came swinging out with. And then they ended the Direct with Cloud from Final Fantasy VII joining the cast for Smash Bros. Complete blindside on that one. Was not expecting that at all. I don't think anyone really was. It seemed to catch a lot of people off guard, considering Cloud was not... I've seen Cloud on the fan polls, not usually in the top 5, maybe top 10, but not a character that I was expecting right off the bat, so I was impressed with that. The character model looks great, the stage looks amazing, so it looks like they put a lot of work into it, and it's a very interesting little just situation, considering Cloud was the first Final Fantasy game that wasn't on a Nintendo console, also made the Final Fantasy franchise even larger than it was prior. It's just one of those... There's irony here. I'm sure there is. But it was a fantastic Direct. I know Mr. Iwata would have been proud. So, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. We have a full recap as well of all the stuff, bit by bit. So, check out all of that when you get a chance. The second story of the week is Nintendo's mobile apps. The partnership with Dina. They've announced some of those. They've announced that they're going to be a little bit later. It's a thing. It's a thing. They've talked about their first app, Miimoto, which is more of an entertainment app. They've also said that they are sticking with a free-to-play with microtransaction model, which really not a surprise at all. That seems to be the standard in the mobile market at the moment. I'm not a huge mobile gamer. I mainly use my phone for, calling people and texting people. That's really what I use my phone for. I don't really game on my phone. I'm one of those people like, I'd rather have, a dedicated device that has a little bit more power to it, and then if it dies, I have lost my communication device. So, I'm really hoping that this actually kind of changes it. Not that, I'm going to just jump into whatever Nintendo throws out, But what I'm hoping is Nintendo has a name in the industry, and if they put out quality content, that it will encourage other developers to put out quality content as well, just to compete. And that's what I'm hoping. Hope against hope that Nintendo's presence here will cause people to, step up their game in this market. Not that, there's some mobile games that have really good production value, and then there are some that don't. So, and that's going to be the market in general, because it's not the same type of industry. But I'm hoping that, a big name like this causes people to be like, we can do better, we have to do better if we want to compete. And that's what I hope to see, as opposed to this being just another baseball bat going to a dead horse type thing. So, here's hope. And the last story of the week, one that surprised the crap out of me. After 25 years, the Langrisser series is going to make a reappearance in North America thanks to Axis Games. Those of you who don't know, the Langrisser series, it's a strategy tactical type RPG that the last time I saw it was on the Sega Genesis. And that's not really an exaggeration. It's been since 1998 since this series came out in the US. The newest title, Reincarnation Tensei, is a 3DS title. Like I said, it will be brought over by Axis Games. They are a company that I've enjoyed their work for a very long time. Really excited that they've done this. I'm hoping that, if a series like this can make a reappearance, other series can, because, Langrisser and the Shining series were Sega's two, tactical RPGs, and I would like to see a new Shining title too. Axis, Atlas, if you want to get in on that would be great. But no, looking over the information for the game looks very impressive. It is, again, a 3DS title, so if you were hoping for, a full-on, console sequel to the Genesis title, not likely at the moment, but again, here's hoping, if it's popular, that, it could see a resurgence. Ton of information on this game in the article, more than I really can go over in a recap, because it's a lot of stuff, because these were not, uncomplicated games. But I'm really surprised that it's been 25 years, and that the series is still going in Japan. That's something I did not know, and that someone is taking the time, effort to bring it out here in North America. So, hats off to you, Axis. That's impressive. After 25 years, I can't imagine any other company. Maybe Exceed, maybe Atlas, but this is 25 years. 25 years. I can't. I congratulations, Axis. If this game does well, you will have officially blown my mind. So, that's been this week's recap. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these stories. What did you like about the Nintendo Direct? Did you catch it? You excited about Cloud? You excited about Xenoblade? You excited about Fire Emblem, Mario and Luigi, Star Fox, any other game that they've brought out that I failed to mention? Are you a mobile gamer? Are you really excited about what Nintendo's going to bring to the table in this, or could you care less? Let me know. And if you've played any of the Langrisser games, I'm sure you will join me in squeeing about the fact that it's been 25 years. I can't get over this. I just can't. It's impressive. But yes, that has been this week's recap. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stick with me next week. I'll have another one. And stay tuned to Rainfall for all your news, reviews, previews, etc., etc., etc. The spiel, all the stuff that we've put out on the site. It's still over on the site. Go check it out. Go do it. So I'll catch you guys next week. Till then, later, everyone.